Hello students, in the previous class we have observed the errors and its classification. Today let us discuss accuracy and precision. So what is accuracy and what is precision? Let us see. So generally accuracy. So here for example you are having one value, okay? So for that will be the true value, and while doing experiment you are getting one value, that one will be the measured value. Suppose that measured value will be closer to the true value, that one we call it as accuracy. So means what we can say here, accuracy is nothing but the closeness of the measured value to the true value, we call it as accuracy. So what we can say here, the closeness of the true value, we call it as accuracy, we can say, okay? So this one we can say it will determine the systematic error also. It is a qualitative and it will determine the systematic error, okay? So it will give only accurate values. Why? Because we are saying here accurate values, because the true value, whatever value we are getting, that it is not determined. Why? Because we always cannot determine the true value while doing experiment. So whatever after we are doing only we are getting that experimental value, that one we call it as what here, measured value, okay? So let us take an example. For example, to you understand, let us take an example here. So here I am taking a bow. So see here, a person is hitting this one middle, okay? So the person is pointing towards the middle, means what, the arrow should come here, okay? The arrow, the person whenever hitting, so then automatically he is focusing on the middle only, okay? If you have been seen, he is throwing an arrow keeping in view exactly to the middle, then the arrow will be whether it is maybe here, whether the arrow will be here, whether it will be here, 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 here. So means what here, the arrow whatever which is nearer to this eye observer, okay, that one we call it as accuracy. Not only this, if you take basketball, so when you go on throwing that one basketball, so it is touching the that net, basketball net. So means what here, it is touching the near to the net. So means what, it have to flow down after touching the net, but near to the net it is somewhat, it is coming close to the net. That is also one of the example we can take. And also here we can take it as, for example, I had given a true value here, some 3.96. see here, the true value I have given here, some 3.96, okay? So while doing measurement, after doing measurement, the experiment value you have got, so you are getting the experiment value will be some 3.94, whether you can get, or you can get here the value will be 3.98, okay? So here when you take this to average, you are getting this one again 3.96 only. So means what here, to this value, to the true value, these two values are near, right? See here what I am saying, the true value, to the true value, this to the experimental value, after doing your experiment, the value is equal to 3.96. Simple example I'll say, when you are doing volumetric analysis. So when you're doing volumetric analysis titrations, so I had given you value some 21 ml. My true value will be, so I have given value for a true value 21 ml. But you are getting, after doing titration, you are getting the experiment value will be here some 20.8 ml or 20.9 ml. So means what? You are getting accurate value to the 21. So this is nothing but what? Here we are speaking about accuracy. Means the closeness of the measured value will be close to the true value. We call it as accuracy. This accuracy consists of two types. The first one is absolute error. It consists of two types. One is absolute error, another one is relative error. So this absolute error is nothing but what? Here absolute error is nothing but the difference between measured value. Absolute error is equals to difference between measured value and true value. This one we call it as absolute error. So which is denoted by D and it is denoted by mu minus x. So where mu indicates what here? Mu indicates measured value or observed value. So this is a true value and this is a absolute error. Okay, so this is nothing but absolute error. So the error definition, absolute error definition is similar. So here the absolute error is nothing but the difference between the measured value or observed value and the true value. We call it as absolute error. If suppose if absolute error is positive, okay, absolute error is positive. If suppose this D is positive, then what happens? The measured value will be greater than the true value. So here what happens? The measured value will be greater than true value. If suppose the absolute error is negative, then it is called what here? The measured value is less than the true value. If it is getting negative value, this value is less compared to this value. So this is nothing but absolute error. And next one we are having what here? Second one we are having relative error. What is next one? We are going to discuss relative error. So relative error is nothing but what here? The relative error is nothing but the ratio of the absolute error to the true value. We call it as here relative error. So by this what we can say, which is indicated by E here. So this one we call it as the ratio of the absolute error and the true value. We call it as what? Relative error. So by this what we can write here? E is equals to mu minus x. Why? Because the difference between the measured value and true value, we call it as absolute error. So here what we are saying? The ratio of the absolute error and the true value, we call it as what here? Relative error. Okay. So this one, generally this relative error is measured in PPT, which means parts per 1000, parts per 1000 or parts per 100. So this one we call it as what here? This one we call it as PPT. Okay. So how you are going to measure? In percentage we can measure the relative error. So means what? E is equals to here mu minus x by mu into 100 in percent. If you want to measure in percent, in 100 you have to do. If you want to measure in PPT, then you are going to get mu minus x by mu into 1000. So here we are measuring in what here? We are measuring in PPT. So this is nothing but what here? Relative error. So this is accuracy, this is relative error, and this is the absolute error. Okay. So here what is accuracy we are discussing here? The closeness of the true value, we call it as accuracy. What is the closeness of the true value? The measured values. After measuring the value, so whatever value we are getting, that should be close to the true value. That one we call it as accuracy. So which is somewhat very minute difference should be there. So it consists of two values, that is two errors, that is absolute error, relative error. Absolute error is nothing but what here? Which is the difference between the measured value and the true value, we call it as absolute error, and it is the ratio of the absolute error and the true value, we call it as relative error, which is represented with parts per thousand. Okay, next one we are having precision. The next we are going to discuss here is precision. So then what is precision? Precision, I am saying that reproducibility of the value, measurement values, reproducibility of the measured value, we call it as precision. So we are saying reproducibility. So means what? For example, here I got some 10.56. Okay, so 10.56 is the true value. Okay, so after doing measurements, so if you do titrations, let us take an example. When you do titrations, so what happens? One time you will get one value. When you repeat the titration, you will get another value. Again, if you repeat it, another value. So like that you are going to get the one value. So for example, I have taken, so for this true value I have got the measured values will be some 10.54, 10.52, 10.52, some 10.54. So like this the values are repeating. So these two values I am getting. So this is measured value. So if you have been seen, when you take this average, then what you are going to get? See here, if you take average 10.54, 10.52, 10.52 plus 10.54 by 4 values you are getting. Okay, so when you add this one, so how much you are getting? 10.54, 10.54, 8, 10, 21.8. Next 10.52, 10.52, 8 plus 4, 12, 10, 11, 2, 4, 42.12. So when you calculate this one, 4 ones are 4, 21, 4 5s are 20, 4 3s are some 1.53 you are going to get. Okay, so this is the value, some 10.53 value you are getting. So means what here? Somewhat relation you are having, somewhat relate to a value you are getting. So after seeing this, so what happens? You are getting similar value, the measured value. See here, the measured values is reproducibility of the measured value. So whenever you do same titration, so you are getting different values, right? So when you do titration one time, you are getting 10.54. If you do again, you are getting 10.5. So what in titrations, what will happen in volumetric analysis? What is the concurrent value? That one we are going to take. In this, the concurrent value is 10.54 is the 10.52 is the. So when you goes on repeating the titration, you are going to get different. So that one we call it as measured value. But here the correct value is what here? 10.56. So what is the precision? Is nothing but here the reproducibility of a measured value. We call it as precision here. Okay. So by this what we can say means here the precision will be anywhere. For example, I have taken a bow and arrow. So accurate is nothing but what the person whenever here it is visiting at the only middle point, it may come and arrow will come and stick to the any point. In this any point it may stick. So means what here? It is not coming to the middle, but near to the middle point it is coming, right? So that one we call it as accurate. But coming to precision, the precision may be here. If suppose the arrow is coming and sticking to the here, means it is getting same arrows to the same position. If that one we call it as precision. If suppose the arrows is coming here, 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 so this one means what? It is having low precision. Why? Because it is in different places. it is not it is also reproducing, but it is having different places. So here it should be close to the true value. It is also close to the true value. The measured values should be close to the true value, means the reproducibility of the measured value should be close to the true value. We call it as here precision. Okay, so this is nothing but precision. So in this we are going to here precision will always follow the accuracy, but accuracy will not follow the precision here. Okay, so means what here, by in this we are going to read what is mean, median, standard deviation, and confidence limits. So these are the things we are going to learn in the precision. In the next class we can see those definitions and examples of that. So this is about accuracy and precision. Accuracy is nothing but accurate value it will give. Precision is nothing but what here, which is close to the measured values. Okay, so that one we call it as precision. So reproducibility of the values we call it as precision. In the next class we can discuss mean, median, standard deviation and confidence limits. Thank you.